everybody. This is Lance Russell and Dave Brown right along ringside, and the action underway. Just started with Tracy Smothers and Lanny Poffo. David.
Oh, it's a one-fall, 10-minute time limit match. Poffo, of course. Whoa. Poffo had him down here for a count of one. Tracy Smothers wrestling out of, let's see, Springfield, Tennessee, right? He comes in about 223. Lanny Poffo, St. John's, British Columbia.
Tracy got that good size for a wrestler. He's tall. Lanny Poffo with good size himself, and Tracy is a little bit taller than Lanny, but of course doesn't have the experience. Ooh, look at that one right in the mouth, and Tracy takes shot to the midsection, shot to the jaw. Poffo snap-mares him out of the corner, and Smothers, good move into a head scissors, Dave.
Smothers hanging on to him. Lanny Poffo going to have to expend some energy to get out of the hole. That's the purpose of it. Wear your opponent down. Make him use energy that he could be using against you just simply to get out of the hole he's in. Poffo, ooh, a little half twist from a headstand. Good move for Poffo. We've said it before. One of the finest athletes you will see in the ring. One of the most agile people in the ring, Lanny Poffo. The headlock on Smothers. Referee called for a break. Smothers broke it on his own. Rolls Lanny Poffo down, grabs and bars the left arm. Smothers making good use of the holds today, that the wearing type hold. Lanny Poffo back up on his feet. Grabs a handful of hair, slammed Tracy Smothers into the top turnbuckle. Here they come through the ropes. Tracy Smothers down on the floor. Lanny Poffo just fired him through the ropes. Tracy back up on his feet now. Whoops. As he hits the apron. Lanny Poffo with that big boot to the top of the head repeatedly. The referee now trying to back Poffo up so that Smothers can get into the ring. Here's again the boot. Smothers have a king-size headache when this one's over, I tell you.
Boy, he caught him earlier, Dave, with a shot to the jaw. Look at this. Oh.
Drop kicked him, held him for a second, braced himself, and then drop kicked him right down on the floor. Referee Jerry Calhoun tolling the count. He's at 3 right now. Tracy heads back for the apron. Lanny Poffo slips under the bottom rope down here on the floor. Smothers unable to get back into the ring. Now Lanny Poffo looks like he's going to help him over the top rope as he suplexes him into the ring. Drops him hard on his back. Doesn't go for the cover. Smothers to get up. Coming up on the 3-minute mark in the match.
Poffo front face locking him, Dave, and boy, he has been vicious with Smothers today. I'll tell you, he has absolutely pulled all the stops out. Once again, Poffo steps in with that front face lock, and Tracy Smothers hadn't been able to catch his breath, much less a good sizable hold since he got that head scissors on Poffo. Goes for a single leg, but Poffo still holding on and rips him with a right hand.
You know, that would have worked against most wrestlers. I think Smothers would have had him off balance, but with the balance that Poffo has, he was able to keep his feet.
Now Tracy coming out of the corner with a couple of shots. Kicks him in the air with a full body slam. The big elbow, he missed. Not completely, but had no effect on Poffo as he grazed him, and Poffo with a big body slam.
About 4 minutes gone in this one. Lanny Poffo does a flip. Lands on the chest of Tracy Smothers.
Lanny setting up gymnastics, obviously, as he goes to the rope. Look at that backflip, a cover. 2, 3, got him.
Well, that did it for Lanny Poffo. 4 minutes, 13 seconds the time, and there's a little flip in celebration of his victory.
Only the beginning, lots more to go. We'll be back with it in just a moment.
It's easy to offer the lowest prices if you don't have to prove it. Central prices are the lowest. Nobody but nobody can beat our rate. We're on a new Whirlpool appliance, RCA TVs, VCRs at rates you won't believe. The best rental deals in town on RCA and Whirlpool. Shop around. Get a price, then come and make me beat it. Over 20,000 satisfied Memphians have found the best deal at Central. I personally guarantee it.
Central, we make living easy.
What'll it be, ladies?
7 Up.
You must be from another planet.
What makes you say that?
Well, hasn't everyone on Earth heard that Sprite tastes better than 7 Up?
Right.
Yeah, it even won the taste test.
Test.
The one where more people preferred that great lemon taste?
Sprite. This civilization is more advanced than we thought.
For a limited time, Mid-South, your GMC truck team brings you the Great American Truck in red, white, and blue. Special striping and logo, and its own Great American Options package at a great American price. So come on and show your true colors in a full-size GMC pickup or a GMC Jimmy. It's the Great American Truck, only at Foster, Mary, Pryor, Hudson Rook, and General Truck. Your GMC truck team's son.
You know this crew gets heartburn, and when they do, there's no time to stop. No wonder so many people take Rolaids. Rolaids spells 100% relief.
Okay, we're ready for... Hey, come on. Will you take the belts out of here? What are you... Doorbell. They're waiting in the ring. You don't have the fabulous ones. You got the fabulous.
You understand? We want some competition.
Will you put those belts down, Tux? I can't talk to these guys. Get them in the ring.
There's nothing to talk about.
Sitting there hollering about the fabulous ones and smacking those belts. Put the belts down and go get in the ring. All right.
And we want the fabulous ones. We don't want them chumps right there.
The fabulous ones I don't even think are here. Will you get in the ring?
I'll tell you what.
Hey, come on, Coco. You guys will be going somewhere out the door.
These are the champions,
Will you
man.
get them up in the ring?
What, to get in the ring with what? What are they?
The Battens are
The
plenty
Battens.
of
Who are the
competition.
Battens? They're not competition.
Come on.
They're nothing.
This is the
Get
match
the belts
schedule.
out
You
here.
get them. Will you guys get off of that?
We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere with the fast. We want to wrestle the fast.
What have I got to do?
We're tired of wrestling nobody around here. We want to wrestle somebody that's good.
Tuck, I don't want to talk to you. Hey, come on. Coco, let go of that Coco. Tuck, will you get these guys out of here? They've already wasted 3 or 4 minutes.
They want the fast. I want the fast.
Hey, come on. Listen. Eddie, will you get these guys? Get off the desk.
Make me get off the desk. Hey, what you got to say about it, Brown? We want to wrestle. I'll tell you what, y'all boys gonna be sorry. Y'all gonna be sorry. I'm telling you, you better go get out of there right now, boy. I'll tell you what. We're gonna leave these belts right here. Okay. I'll tell you what, we're gonna leave these belts right here, and whoever can come out of that ring first and get these belts, you can be able to use these belts on us. You understand?
Knock it off with a belt, will you?
We don't want nobody to mess with these belts. We want them to stay right there.
Well, before we even had a bell ring or anything else, the Battens don't even have the jackets off. They jump in the ring, start slamming away on Mark and Brad, the twins. A couple of wild men, there's no doubt about it. They're over here banging around, kicking the desk, slamming it. That's Brad Batten, who's got Coco. Mark trying to get his jacket off. Norvell Austin taking a couple of shots, delivers a knee. Coco Ware with a right-hand shot and a big forearm. The referee's got all 4 of them in the ring, Dave.
BYT uncontrollable here today. The only thing that got him in the ring instead of out here still yelling was the promoter said he was going to suspend him. Tux Newman said he didn't want him suspended. So
yeah, that affected his pocketbook.
Yeah.
He didn't want any part of that. Afraid he might not get his take.
The Battens Oh, they got that brain buster on one of them while the other one was over in the ropes. All right, look out here. They come out of the ring. Oh, come on. Get them.
All right, now, I'm telling you, you better get this guy out of here. That is sickening. Coco Ware and Norvell up there just beating the stew out of the backs. They've got welts all over their back. That's terrible, Chuck. You want blood. It ought to be yours. Will you get these guys stopped and out of there? We need some help out here. They are just... Jerry Oshie, Steve Constant, Tim Ashley. You guys are disgusting. Why don't you take those belts and get out of here?
You see them all in the ring? They're going to get some of it too, baby.
Chucks, please get him out of here. No, I don't want it. Hey, come on, Chuck. Now get this crazy man. Let's take a break. Just take a break.
New Real Food Old-Fashioned Bacon. Hickory smoked slow and easy for old-fashioned flavor. Get Real Food for old-fashioned goodness.
The Dallas Morning News, 3 a.m. You know this crew gets heartburn. And when they do, there's no time to stop. No wonder so many people take Rolaids, the tablet that gives millions 100% relief. Like a sponge, Rolaids antacid medicine consumes 100% of the acid required to give millions 100% relief. With Rolaids, you can keep going. Rolaids. Rolaids spells 100% relief.
You'll be the leader of the pack in a Pontiac.
The pack is back to make your dreams come true in a Pontiac Firebird, starting at just $88.49. Okay, Firebird's great, but here's the dreamiest Pontiac ever. It's Fiero, and their price starting at just $84.95. It's the Firebird Fiero Festival right now at
Headquarters, sponsor, and courtesy, the Pontiac Pack.
Combine the power of gymnastics with the force of karate, and an all-new martial art is born. Jim Kata. Kurt Thomas, three-time world gymnastics champion, takes on a secret mission for the United States government. His only weapon, Jim Kata. And that's all he needs. Jim Kata, rated R.
Starts Friday, May 3rd at the Mall of Memphis in the Raleigh under 18. Not admitted without parent.
All right, I think things calmed down just a little bit here. People, I think, well, maybe I better retract that statement. Here comes the Moondog in here. Referee Jerry Calhoun headed for the ring. We got a single match set to get underway. One fall, 10-minute time limit. First, though, I see Mark and Brad Batten coming out here and fire in their eyes. Rightly so.
We're not going to do that with that. We got a chance to get our even shot back.
Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, I can appreciate how you feel. You better get those backs taken. That's terrible what they did in there.
Look what they did about back.
Well, I can't blame the Batten twins, Jerry. Let's go ahead, Dave. Let's go ahead with the looking at Jerry Oski.
All right, this will be one fall, 10-minute time limit. 258 pounds, the international roughneck, the Moondog, and going against him from Hartford, Connecticut, at 230 pounds, Jerry Oski. This match one fall, 10-minute time limit. Jerry Calhoun, the referee.
Moondog Rex with that big bone on a rope as Oski gets rid of the jacket. And he's still got that bone in his hand. And the referee's telling him to get rid of it. He's going to end it before it ever gets started here today. We may have a very short match if he doesn't put that bone down. Jerry Oski not a least bit daunted. He's ready to come out there. And the bell having sounded. Here we go. Oski wrestling out of Hartford, Connecticut.
Boy, this should be a good match. Moondog, big, the veteran, the roughneck. Jerry Oski, though, handles himself well in the ring. There's an example right there. Moondog was going to fire him into the turnbuckles. Oski reversed him, and it was the Moondog who got sent into the turnbuckles.
Oski with a real win streak firing away here, and now with Moondog Rex, a little test of strength as the Moondog slams a knee to the midsection, follows with a right hand to the head of Oski. Reversal! And Moondog slammed into the turnbuckles. Referee Jerry Calhoun steps in and says, come on, open the fist up.
Tell you what, sooner or later the Moondog's going to learn that move's not going to work. That's twice he's been reversed into the ropes on it, into the turnbuckle by Jerry Oski.
One fall, 10 minutes, and we're into the third bout on Championship Wrestling already, my friend. Full Nelson is the Moondog on Jerry Oski, standing center of the ring. Referee with an eye. Look at tremendous upper body strength Oski has.
He's lifted a weight or two, don't you think?
Yeah, he has. They tie it up center of the ring. Moves around behind, goes in. Now with a full Nelson from Oski.
Moondog just backed him into the corner there. That was a good move on the Moondog's part. Way to get out of it. Fired at him with that upper arm and elbow.
He also is taking advantage of the move that he made, too. Slams Oski's head. Top turnbuckle. Rips him down the back, and the referee steps in with a little warning. Moondog round behind, going for that atomic knee as he slams Oski down. Intended to jam the spine and stun him. Oski back up in the air again, is dropped down on that top rope, and the Moondog now taking over on Oski, and Jerry, who's had nothing but W's registered in his column since he's been in the area, facing certainly one of the toughest guys that he has faced since he's been in here. Snapped over the shoulder, and from behind, that reverse face lock. He chin locks him in there as the referee checks to be sure it isn't a chokehold.
It's one of the easiest legitimate holds there is to slip down into the illegal choke. Referee is right there, though.
Moondog Rex hanging on to Jerry Oski in the event you just joined us. If you just joined us, you missed
You've missed a bunch already.
Boy,
yeah.
I got to tell you, PYT out of their mind. These guys, they've gone bananas.
Yeah.
They're living on mean pills. I've never seen anything like the way they're beating, slamming people around. Come out here with belts and just strap the bat. Oski takes a knee to the midsection, and Moondog Rex at the moment dominating with a big forearm banged down across the back of Oski. Jerry knocked off his knees, but right back up again. He's an aggressive young athlete. Really was had his eye on maybe going into baseball until he got hooked up with started wrestling and really fell in love with it. Became a professional wrestler, which was his dream, and he is a good one. Using the feet well, he swings up, kicks the Moondog off his feet. Big body slam. Oski drops with a leg down across the Moondog.
4.5 minutes gone, and look out.
Oh, no.
PYT has jumped in there on Jerry Oski with their belt. Oski out to help the Batten twins after their match, and PYT unhappy about it, and now they're taking it out on Oski.
Is there no way to get you out of here, dude? PYT wearing Austin with those belts again. Take them out of here, Coco. We don't need it.
Baby, don't you worry about it.
How about you guys? Tux, will you get them out of here? They got no business back in here. Oh, I know. You can't control them. I assume the referee disqualified
Moondog, yeah, that's right.
Moondog when PYT came in and jumped him. Jerry Oski had his back shattered, blasted with those belts. And the Constant and Ashley, use your head, Jerry. Constant and Ashley, very smart. Oski ready to go after him, not smart when there's two of them loaded with belts. And the win goes to Oski on a disqualification. Timeout. We'll be back with more action in a moment.
Everybody's earned a real meal, so give them the work. 3 delicious combination platters, only at Taco Bell.
Bring home the work tonight. Everything tastes so right. Take a big beefy bite. Go for the work tonight. Crunchy or crispy light. Cheddar cheese golden fried. Out for the work tonight. Yeah, the work. Taco Bell got the work tonight. Yeah, the work.
Come on, give them the work
Tonight.
Why pay new car prices when you can buy these cars at low, low prices? Liberty Chrysler Plymouth has made a special purchase of cars from Avis, Hertz, Budget, and other great rental car companies. Save big on carefully selected rental cars. Only the finest cars were purchased to ensure you great value. Many are still under warranty and have less than 5,000 miles. Save big on the best of Budget, Avis, Hertz, and other great rental car companies at Liberty Chrysler Plymouth, 2580 Mount Moriah.
We love catfish from church. It's delicious. It's southern fried catfish. Farm-raised and grain-fed from Church's Fried Chicken. We love it. It's catfish delicious at Church's. Church's biscuits, seasons, cornmeal, and fries. Go taste fresh, not fishy. It's catfish at Church's. We love catfish from Church's Fried Chicken.
New southern fried catfish. It's farm-raised and grain-fed.
Catfish from Church's.
Do you have $1? Well, at Champion TV, that $1 will get you the TV, stereo, or appliance of your choice. That's right. You'll even get change back from your dollar at Champion TV's 99-cent super sale. Just 99 cents pays the first week's rent on any item in our store. That's any item. TVs, stereos, appliances, even furniture. 99 cents pays the first week's rent on any new rental. Come on, rent to own the Champion way. Champion makes it easy to own. Champion.
Okay.
Almost burned, baby. Hard to like that, Lance Russell. People out there.
It's not like you didn't ask.
Hey, listen, man, don't say nothing to me, baby, right now. Give me the phone right now. You didn't have to see nothing, man, when he came down there. Southern heavyweight champion of the world. Of the world. Say it out. What do you think? What do you think?
I hear you. Listen, you
Don't
asked for
tell
it.
me
Come out
nothing,
here.
baby. Hey,
Do you know that he is still the Southern Heavyweight Wrestling Champion? Do you know that I have the Southern Tag Team Heavyweight Champions? But most of all, Jerry Lawler. Do you know that what we didn't do last Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum, we will do this Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum, Jerry Lawler.
You want to know something, Lance Russell, man? You want to know something what's going to happen Monday night? No more Mr. Nice Guy, no. But the Southern Heavyweight Champion of the world. He's coming to the Mid-South Coliseum, yeah. And Jerry Lawler, man, after it's all over, you're going to realize that you didn't want no part of the situation. You understand that?
Yeah.
Lance Russell, do you understand that?
Will you please
Don't
get
tell
this
me
guy
nothing,
back?
baby.
I'm not telling you. I'm asking him.
Be
Please
ready.
get him out.
Be ready.
You better be ready. It's a 2 out of 3 fall match, Tux. That's one big difference.
Lawler's like a bad penny, you know? He keeps coming back. How and why, I don't know. Maybe it's his supreme wrestling ability, but that won't save him from the champion. I'll tell you something, Lawler. You've got to tell these people the truth. We had you beat last Monday night. You were on the ground by the ring steps. Blood was pouring from your face. You were that close to going to the hospital and ambulance again. That close. You know what saved you. I know what saved you. But this Monday night, we are going to be ready for you, Lawler, no matter what you do. And Lawler, I came in here with the vengeance, with the vow to get rid of you. Believe me, lightning will strike twice. Randy and I will get rid of you come Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum. You know it's 2 out of 3 falls.
Yes, I know.
You know what that means? That means we'll beat him 1 fall, and then we'll beat him another fall, and in the 3rd fall, he'll go to the hospital in that very same ambulance. I promise you, Lawler, all your fans will see it.
No more Mr. Nice Guy, Lance Russell. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Cox.
No more.
Cox. Get this
No
guy out
more
here.
Mr. Nice Guy.
Listen. You just better be taking note of what's going to be happening. 2 out of 3 fall. Please get him out of here. I've heard all
Get
of
that
it.
crown ready, Lawler, because that's going to belong to Savage next.
You and all of your guys are absolutely out of your minds today. I don't know what it is. Newman with Randy Savage, who will be in a 2 out of 3 fall. That's just one of the bouts. Let me tell you the entire card coming up down at the Coliseum. What a wild night this one's going to be. Just to give you an idea, you've seen already the PYT and Savage out here. Monday night, 8 o'clock, regular prices are in effect. The children 10 and under will be admitted to general admission for $1. And you have plenty of action starting at 8 o'clock. Be sure and get down there and see Billy Travis going against Mark Batten. Ought to be a dandy of a match in itself. A good single match. 2 good, young, solid wrestlers. Spike Huber will be in against one of the Zambui Express, Kareem Muhammad. You'll be seeing a little bit later today. Brad Batten going against the big Moondog Rex you just saw out here. Tim Ashley will be wrestling in a single match, and that's great experience for the youngster from Louisville to go against such a super heavyweight as Mike Sharp, the big Canadian, and that will be a dandy of a single. Then there's going to be a special attraction of the DJs. I'm not going to get into that right now because we got a little something on it a little bit later on. Ron Olson and Steve Conley will be talking about that. Then you're going to be seeing the return in the Mid-South Coliseum of Dr. D. David Schultz, one of the roughest dudes to walk around in a pair of wrestling tights, I'll guarantee you, going against Steve Constant. And boy, what a single match for Steve that one is. PYT Express going to be going against the fabulous ones. First, we've got Jerry Oski going against Lanny Poffo. Poffo and Oski in a single. Then the PYT and the Fab Stan and Steve. Norvell Austin, Coco Ware, hollering, we want the Fabs today with the belts and all of that. Let me tell you, you got a Monday night, and you may wish that you didn't have a hold of them. And finally, the last bout is going to be a grudge 2 out of 3 fall match. Jerry the King Lawler, Randy Macho Man Savage, and clear the decks, friend, because last week was just a sample of what kind of action these two guys are going to lay out. And this week, a 2 out of 3 fall match. You're going to see it. By golly, I don't know that it's all going to be pretty, but, brother, you're going to see all the action that you and the entire family and the whole block of friends will be running. Here it comes right now, the King, Jerry Lawler. Jerry, I tell you, Newman has got these gorillas that he's got in his stable, so wired, I have never seen anything like it. PYT is Savage out here. Give me Lawler, give me Lawler.
You say wired, Lance?
Oh, boy.
I think that's the right word.
Yeah.
You know what, Lance, let me just tell you this. It's been several weeks since I've been here on the set with you, right?
Yes, it has.
I was out of commission, out of action due to Randy Savage. And I got a chance to talk to a lot of the wrestling fans during that time. And you know what? I had a lot of people, Lance. I had a lot of people come to me and say, King, when you come back, you need to come back bad.
Mean.
They say, when you come back, you need to come back mean. You need to come back nasty, see? I think the people really liked it, Lance, when I used to come out here and I'd take a look at that face of yours.
Watch it now.
And I'd say, you got a really ugly nose, but it's better looking than the rest of your face. They like stuff like that. You see what I mean? I think that, Lance Russell, I think that you're the only guy that could cut off your nose and it wouldn't spite the rest of your face.
Oh, I hate to see it coming.
The fans today have changed a little bit, Lance. They want somebody to be mean and nasty and get down and dirty, especially when they're dealing with scum like Randy Savage.
I'll agree with that.
So I heard Savage out here saying, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Well, you got that right. Because Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum, brother, if you're not going to be a nice guy, I'm not going to be either. It's going to be me and you, Savage, and if you think what happened last week was something, it's just a little sample. Because like they said, Lance, it's a 2 out of 3 fall match.
Right.
That just makes it longer, brother. That just makes it... I don't have to go out there and worry about getting counted out of the ring like last week, or I don't have to worry about a disqualification, because it's not going to be just one fall, Savage. It's going to be me and you to a finish, and we're going to know, and the people are going to know who is the meanest, who is the baddest, who is the dirtiest right here in Memphis, Tennessee. And when you talk about dirty tricks, you're looking at the man that invented about 99% of them, brother, and you're going to find that out Monday night. You know, Lance, Memphis, Tennessee is famous for a lot of things. It's famous for Elvis Presley. It's famous for Jerry the King Lawler. It's famous for Mud Island. It's famous for Liberty Land. It's famous for Memphis State basketball, the Showboats. But one thing else that it's famous for, Lance, and that's barbecue. Right?
Yes, sir.
Is Memphis famous for barbecue or not?
You better believe it. Best in the world.
That's right. Best in the world. Well, I want to invite all of Memphis, Tennessee down to the Mid-South Coliseum Monday night, because I can promise you, brother, we're going to have us a big barbecue.
There's no hope today. While I go repair the burn, we'll take time out and be back in a moment.
You know this crew gets heartburn, and when they do, there's no time to stop. No wonder so many people take Rolaids. Rolaids spells 100% relief.
Christmas at this time of year, why not? Don't laugh. It could happen to you at Memphis AMC Jeep Renault, your credit connection. If you've had trouble financing a new car, listen, bad credit, slow credit, no credit, the credit connection can help. Come to Memphis AMC Jeep Renault. Pick out the car you really want. The credit connection could help you. Remember, there's only one credit connection, and it's right here at Memphis AMC Jeep Renault, 3254 Elvis Presley. Give them a call. They can help. That Christmas number is 345-1115.
Kind of hustle and bustle. There's customers that are pulling you this way, and you need to get your paperwork done, and I get a little grouchy when I'm hungry. Satisfies you. The Snickers bar comes in right about 3:34, fits in perfectly, fills me up, so I'm not hungry anymore.
Packed with fresh peanuts, peanut butter nougat, caramel, and milk chocolate.
Satisfies you.
Packed with peanuts, Snickers really satisfies.
Fills me up, I'm satisfied, I can go back to work, and I can go on until dinner.
Jonathan is having a housewarming party.
Whoa!
Unfortunately, there will be some surprise guests. They have very bad manners, and they have no respect for privacy. They'll wake up their neighbors. Ghoulies. They'll get you in the end.
Rated PG-13. Now showing at a theater near you. Check newspapers for showtimes.
All right, we're getting set to go here with the next match in just a moment or so. Tux Newman back out here again. Yeah,
I've
surprise.
got lots of them. This is Surprise Day on Championship Wrestling. Another part of my army. Let's look at him, the fabulous Bruiser Brody.
Can much less even stay with, much less to...
All right, there he is, right there.
You're looking at a giant of a man. He's not even a man, he's an animal. Watch what this man does. Look. An incredible wrestler. He'll stop at nothing to win a match. He'll take on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men at a time. And listen, he doesn't bother to go out there and pin a man 1, 2, 3. He goes in there to destroy and annihilate. He's superhuman. His strength is unbelievable. This man is one of the greatest finds that I have ever come across in the world today. And when you talk about raw power and raw wrestling energy, then you're talking about Bruiser Brody. I want all the people watching this right now. I want all the people at home to study this animal of a man. I want them to look and digest what he can do to a helpless opponent. He can just eliminate him totally from the wrestling scene. And by that, I mean cripple. I mean maim. I mean put him in the hospital. You saw Bruiser Brody. You'll see him again very soon. Take it from me. He's coming here.
There you go. Brody, yeah.
You just absolutely get fed up with the kind of thing that Newman has. Yeah, okay.
Get a mic.
Okay, we got the interview mic, okay? I think we're back together. Yeah, I just...
All right, Lance, I'm sorry, man. I just didn't mean to surprise you like that. Listen, I want to talk about, you mentioned earlier a little bit about the disc jockey match. I just wanted to come out here and briefly explain this. For anybody that hasn't been, well, if they'd have to have their head buried in sand if they hadn't heard about this match by now, because all of Memphis is talking about it. Everybody knows some of the best-known disc jockeys in Memphis are with FM 100. Ron Olson and David Page in the morning, and Steve Connolly in the afternoons, and apparently there's been some bad blood between these two guys, and they came up with an idea to settle it in a wrestling ring, and at the same time help raise some money for Jamie Ray Kimbrell, and that's what we're going to do. Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum, there's going to be a big match, and between, well, it was originally supposed to be between Ron Olson and Steve Connolly, and because of this match, we got a special referee, we've got some special stipulations, but before I talk about all that, I'd like to show you just a little training film that was done on these guys, Steve Connolly and Ron Olson, in preparation for their big match Monday night. If you can show this, this is great. Watch this training film right here.
Okay.
Champ, are you ready for Monday night? Are you going to kill for Jamie Ray?
Oh, it's going to be a great match. Monday night, Ron Olson, David Page, with Jerry the King Lawler in our corner, fighting for Jamie Ray Kimbrell, who's fighting for her life.
Who's going to be dead meat Ron on Monday night?
The man's name is Steve Connolly.
Oh, that name makes me so mad.
Let me tell you what's going to happen Monday night. You see this beautiful beard?
Yeah.
It's going to be there Tuesday. Come Monday night, Steve Connolly's going to have...
look like Telly Savalas.
The Chrome Dome, the Yul Brynner look.
You'll be singing the King and I. Who is this creep?
All right, listen, I got your Chrome Dome right here.
Hey, wait, back off now. Hey, wait a minute.
Now listen, I'm telling you, this guy's been like a gnat on my back.
The champ.
He's gonna suffer. He's gonna suffer Monday night, and this is the man that's gonna do it for Jamie Ray. That's right. You see this? You see this? This is how this is gonna look.
Keep your hands off him.
He's had this for 10 years. It's going Monday night. For 10 years he's had this. It's been his trademark.
You're gonna look real cute.
Monday night, Dana Kirk in my corner. We got lips.
So funny.
I've got some more work to do. Olson, have fun.
He's got work to do. We've got a surprise
Go
for you.
on, sucker!
Monday night, Chrome City, Jack. Monday night, darling. I want to see you at the Mid-South Coliseum, Chrome Dome City. Coming your way. Ain't that right, sweetheart?
You can be anybody.
Olson, Monday night, get the track 2 ready. You are dead meat.
Hey, well, as you can see, Ron Olson wasn't taking that workout too seriously, but as I said, this is going to be a big match. Let me just tell you some of the stipulations for it. We've got a special referee because we figured things could get out of hand, so the Memphis Showboats are sending over Monday night Reggie White to referee this match.
Yeah.
That's right, 6'6", 280 pounds, so he should be able to keep things in order. As you heard Steve Connolly say, Dana Kirk is going to be in Steve Connolly's corner to provide some little helpful wrestling hints there, and also he's going to have Lips in his corner, and myself and David Page we're going to be in the corner of Ron Olson. But apparently Ron and Steve Connolly came down to this ring right here at Channel 5, got into a little shoving match, and tried to see what it was going to be like once they got in the ring. Connolly picked Olson up and suplexed him and broke Ron Olson.
I saw him with a cast on his arm.
He's in a cast. I'm not sure exactly.
I mean, from wrist all the way up.
I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen, except I know we talked to Tom Prestigiacomo, who says he'll pick up the banner for Ron Olson. Ron's still going to be there, but I want to call in right now David Page. David, could you come on in here? What is the situation? This is David Page.
Your boy is done.
I think he should be in jail. You know what happened in this ring. Ron Olson, Mr. Warm and Friendly, who's doing this for charity, right?
That's right.
He comes down here and says, "Hi, Steve. How you doing, Bubba?" Steve goes, "Argh!" Picks him up, suplexes him, throws him down on the ground, and he broke his arm. So what are we going to do? Tom Prestigiacomo isn't strong enough to carry the corner.
Here's Steve Connolly now. Wait.
God, you make me mad.
Now listen, first of all, you were right. Jerry, you were right. Olson didn't take it seriously enough. That was his problem to begin with. I got my man here. This is Lips. This man calls me. This man calls me every afternoon on the lunch hour. I don't care what happens as long as you got somebody in there that's an amateur. I don't want any professionals out here.
You know, Coach Kirk, Steve Connolly, he's disgusted by your lack of sportsmanship. You think he's going to be in your corner Monday night?
He's not going to be in my corner?
Well, you'll find out as you're running around the ring going beep, 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 beep.
Hey, that's fine. We're talking to a real athlete here. This guy's adventure in athletics is pulling apart socks with static cling, for goodness sakes. He doesn't know what's going on. Olson, he's already out bringing anybody. As long as they're not a professional, that's fine. We'll take them on Monday night. You be there. Monday night for Jamie Ray Kimbrell.
Lance, we're going to be auditioning for a new disc jockey to do the request hour Tuesday morning.
Okay, well, we'll find out about it, and the match will take place in there, Jerry, and there will be a substitute for Ron Olson, and the part of the proceeds will be going to charity, and I'm looking forward to that part. I think it ought to be a whalable go in
Lance,
there.
it's going to be a lot of fun. I understand, there are a lot of people watching who are not necessarily avid wrestling fans, a lot of them who watch on TV that haven't been down to the Coliseum. Come on down because this money goes to Jamie Ray Kimbrough. You're going to see a fun match there. Dana Kirk, Reggie White, the Dreamboats are going to be there. It's going to be great. So we want to see them down there.
Jerry, we're looking forward to it. Dave, we're looking forward to our next match. What's coming up?
Yes, indeed. We got one in here where Dr. D, David Schultz, is going to be stepping into the ring in just one moment. So we'll be back with that match momentarily.
Okay, before we hop into the ring for our next bout, we want to call him out here, certainly as controversially as any wrestler that we have ever had around, and one of the toughest guys we said earlier to ever put on tights. Here he is, Dr. D, David Schultz. We haven't seen David in quite some time in this area. He's back again, and I'm sure with a purpose.
You know, the last time I was here, Lance Russell, you didn't talk to me like that. You didn't like me. Nobody liked me. Nobody liked what I stood for. I couldn't find nobody around here tough. All I could find was people wanting to sing songs, tell jokes, dance, hug each other, and all that kind of stuff going on. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to fight and show I was a man. So I went up north, baby. I went north, I went south, I went east, and I went west. And I whooped them all. I beat the biggest and the baddest that's supposed to be in the world. Hulk Hogan. Hulkamania running wild, they say. I challenged him on national TV. I will beat your butt, boy. I will take him down here, right here in front of you. He is invited to come here. And if I don't beat him, I'll never wrestle again, Lance Russell. I've been sitting back here watching the monitor. I can see that Jerry Lawler, the mouth of the South, is still running his mouth. Why don't you get some dancing bears and bring them down to the arena? And there's disc jockeys out here. They're all up there singing each other's songs, talking to each other, rapping, running it down. Ain't neither one of them had a fight in their life. Don't know what a fight is. Why don't you come up to the doctor, baby? Why don't you come up to me and say it? I'll slap you down. I'll slap you down like a red-headed stepchild right to the ground. Because I'm sick and tired of it, baby. They suspended me. They suspended me, told the world, said, get him out of the wrestling. We don't want him. He's too tough. He's too rough. Nobody wants to sign contracts to wrestle me. Because they're afraid I'm going to hurt somebody. I'm going to break somebody's leg. I'm going to break somebody's arm. I'm going to slap somebody's face. You know, this hand gets to itching every time I get near an announcer. I just want to slap people. But I won't slap you because I've learned not to slap old men around, you know. I'm looking at these young, tough people, and it just made me sick. I just wanted to vomit right back here a while ago watching these disc jockeys talking about what they're going to do to each other. You ain't going to do nothing but run your mouth and go out there and kiss each other on the lips or hug each other. Get down and fight, baby. Get down. Get down. Get down and fight. And I love the style of Norville Austin and the other man out here. I love their style with them belts. And there's going to be more of it. So, Lawler, I have always wanted you. I have always wanted you, Randy Savage. I've never had a chance at you either. I want a chance at anybody that wants to come up and give me a match. But I don't want no punks. I don't want no kids. I don't want no wet behind the ears babies. And I don't want no TV announcers. I don't want nobody that ain't going to give me a fight. Because, baby, I'm here to fight. And that's what I'm fixing to do now. I'm fixing to go out here and fight. Everybody told me, hey, you got a guy out here thinks he's going to give me a fight.
We're going to find out.
Well, we're going to find out. Well, you know he ain't going to give me no fight. He can't whoop me. Just like you couldn't whoop me.
I didn't say I could, David. You hop in the ring and we'll find out. Dr. D, David Schultz. Davey?
It's a one-fall, 10-minute time limit match. He's going against Billy Travis at 230 pounds out of Hamden, Connecticut. And there you see Dr. D, David Schultz. Schultz out of Nashville, Tennessee, 258 pounds. Steps up on the apron, through the ropes, and we await the signal from referee Jerry Calhoun. Here we go. Boy, look at this. Schultz immediately starting. Dr. D, David Schultz, definitely a heavy favorite here against young Billy Travis. Quick snap suplex. Travis through the ropes, down on the floor. David Schultz out there to pick him up. Oh, into the ring post and back. Schultz heads back to the ring. Travis down here on the floor.
Billy's back?
Yeah, he rammed his back into that ring post.
Boy, he broke him around that ring post, Dave.
Referee counting him back in the ring. Schultz grabs him by the hair as he's right there by the side of the ring, pulls him through the ropes. Whip into the ropes and a clothesline. A big one coming off of there. 58 seconds into the action. It's been all David Schultz. Dr. D. Schultz with Travis up in the air, talking to him all the time, just chattering away. He's going to teach him. He's going to show him. Dr. D off the middle rope. It's cover. 2. He got it. 1 minute, 24 seconds, and he's complaining about the lack of competition. I tell you, he dominated right there.
Talking tough. Boy, there he is. Dr. D, David Schultz. And he destroyed Billy. That's your match, David. That is it, friend. You are the winner. No, that's it. One match, that's all. You have seen him. And his triumphant return. You're talking about him talking to Travis. He's just talking to anybody that'll listen. And if you don't listen, he'll make you listen in there. That's enough, David. We've got other things, other matches. You win the match, you'll get your competition. Dr. D, who came off and really buried Billy Travis with that last elbow, got a 1, 2, 3. Whoa, if he's looking for competition, I know a couple of guys who are competition for anybody today, talking about the fabulous ones, Stan and Steve. We got a great new video on them. Let's take a look at it.
Come running just as fast as they can.
Deciding on a tough Ford pickup?
Then how about this beautiful Lariat XLT Gold? Its gorgeous interior comes with free air conditioning that can save you $743.
Or how about a tough Big Stick with over $650 worth of free options, like a 4-speed overdrive and many other heavy-duty features? Combine the best of both trucks and save over $1,400.
The choice is yours.
See your participating Ford dealer now for his best price and selection on a tough Ford truck.
The Dallas Morning News, 3 a.m. You know this crew gets heartburn. And when they do, there's no time to stop. No wonder so many people take Rolaids, the tablet that gives millions 100% relief. Like a sponge, Rolaids antacid medicine consumes 100% of the acid required to give millions 100% relief. With Rolaids, you can keep going. Rolaids. Rolaids spells 100% relief.
I don't know, Grace.
Oh, come on, Adam.
I can't.
It's easy.
I've never ridden one.
It's quick.
I've never ridden anything. Ever.
It's fun.
I don't even drive.
Honda scooters. They're everything but ordinary.
It's sexy.
I'll take it.
The Bull has more taste than beer.
No one does it like the Bull.
Well, one thing about the, oh my, sensational move by Steve Kern. Just when it looked like Coco Ware had him going, here comes Steve Kern with a sensational move.
Hit on the back of his neck. I don't know how he's moving. Norvell lost it over with him, Freddie. Steve threw him well up over 5.5 to 6 feet. He came down on the back of his neck, and there's the tag to Austin.
First time Norvell's been in the match. The PYT Express, now the champions, the Southern Tag Team champions of the AWA. And we're talking to his manager. Really shaken up. He's had some rough time of it here in the early going. Austin, a hard right smash to the chin. Kern fighting back. Hey, we've got a real slugfest in the ring. Here comes Ware back. And here comes Stan Lane. And they're going at it. All four men. The crowd going wild. The referee trying to keep under control. Everybody going, oh, hey, they've cleared the ring. How sweet it is. They've cleared the ring, Lance.
Oh, this shows you that Stan and Steve don't think they didn't come to fight. They are ready for anything the PYT puts out. They want the belts back. What a vicious exchange between the champs and the former champs.
That was a great exchange, and the manager's reading him the riot act. He's not too happy. And I want you to see this. The manager is signaling for timeout, and the referee's explaining there are no timeouts. He wants a little timeout to reconsider, and there is no timeout.
Yeah, you know that Tux Newman knows better than that. Referee Jerry Calhoun saying, come on, Tux, forget that timeout stuff. Let's get him in here in action. Norvell back to the ring, facing Steve Kern.
Well, one thing, though, he's pretty smart, the manager. He's pretty shrewd. He got a few extra seconds out of all that to kind of get them, let them catch their breath. Meanwhile, Steve Kern is still the aggressor. And boy, he has got his, look at this move. He's got the arms stretched, both feet. And I'll tell you, one thing about Norvell Austin, who didn't fight in the early part of this tag team event, he's getting a taste of some pretty vicious medicine being handed out by a very determined team of challengers. And I think they've got their eyes set tonight, Lance, on regaining those tag team belts at any cost.
It is a fully sanctioned AWA Southern Tag title match. One fall, 60 minutes. We have passed the 6.5-minute mark. Stan and Steve have looked very good, but I caution anybody not to be too optimistic in terms of the Fabulous Ones. This team that they're going against is not a pushover team. We've seen them against some very good competition, and now Stan Lane using that misdirection, and Coco walked right on his own partner.
That's on his own man. Here comes Lane, tagged by Kern. I love it. Putting the pressure to Norvell Austin. Ware on this corner looking at the crowd in a bewildered way like, what's going on? we can't seem to get it together. Well, you said they were a tough team. Obviously, to win those belts in the first place from these guys would have taken a sensational, a tremendous, and I mean one of the real best matches of their lives. But you can see where Kern and Lane are really bound and determined this will be their night to gain those belts back. Austin trying to work his way to his feet. Does so successfully. Now he's between the two of them, though. Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea.
The only person he can tag is Steve Kern, and he didn't want to tag Steve.
You know what, Lance? He almost did.
Really? Anything to get out of the punishment Stan's putting on him in there. Woo, I love it. Referee Jerry Calhoun trying to get Ware back into the corner. Steve Kern drifts down, and he's keeping an eye to see whether Stan needs any help, whether he needs to take any action against Coco Ware. That's a very important part of tag, is to keep your eyes not only just on the action in the ring, but also outside, and look out for that other opponent.
Yeah, it's a very, very good, a very strategic point you made, Lance. And there are a lot of fans who may be listening and don't understand the finer points of professional wrestling. That certainly is one of them. Tag teams are not just strength. They're not just bulldozing over somebody. There's a lot of finesse to it. And the years of experience, the finesse comes with it. And that only comes with experience. So when you're watching these two young teams go at it, remember this, they're going at it, learning every time they step in there. And they're two of the best because they're quick. They're both teams with a lot of speed and agility. They're right now, his team hasn't suffered since the bell rang tonight. Norvell Austin trying to finally escape. He's back with his feet again. Stan Lane continues to hold on to the arm and deal out the punishment. And if you had to score this one on points at the moment, the challengers would be way ahead, Lance.
Yeah, it's no question about it that Stan and Steve have gotten off to a very fast start, but look out. Here comes Norvell Austin over the top of Stan Lane. Stan was going down for a backdrop, and Norvell caught him on that elbow right in the back of the neck. Look out. Here comes a PYT.
Headbutt. Tag with Coco Ware. I'll tell you, they're going wild. Here they come. Strong. This is Ware pounding away. And Stan Lane. Flying drop kick by Coco Ware. Tremendous knee across the head. And now Norvell and his partner.
That's wrestling, Miller. That's champion, Miller.
You heard the manager.
Yeah, that's his version of wrestling. Look at this. They're double teaming Stan Lane. Referee Jerry Calhoun right on top of it. Got Coco Ware out of there. Norvell, crams that shoulder down. Tags Coco. And Coco Ware has a move that's called a brain buster. He'll be trying to set it up. Stan Lane better hope he never gets that one on him.
And you'll find the champions now are tagging very well. They picked up their momentum. The pace has increased. We're 10 minutes into the match. It has a 60-minute time limit. At this fast and furious pace, it couldn't go 60 minutes. But who knows what's going to happen as Norvell Austin seems to have gotten a second win. And suddenly, as he and Coco Ware gelled, and Lance told you, don't count these men out. They are some combination.
He's got the cane of Tux Newman.
Pounding him with a cane.
Coco grabbed the cane from Tux Newman.
The referee's attention was diverted.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't see it. The crowd over here saw it. Of course, they're really upset. Meanwhile, Lane's been hurt.
Stan Lane now. Oh, he got that reverse neck breaker on him, and Coco dropped him straight down. Stan down. Chinlocks him from behind. He's got that reverse face block. He's really working on it. And I can't tell whether that wrist bone is into the carotid artery on the side of the neck or not. But he may be trying to, yeah, he's putting a sleeper on him, Freddie.
This could be it. The sleeper. That'll get that fatal count of 3. The crowd urging, egging on. Stan Lane, Steve Kern imploring his partner, and he got up. Lane got up. Look at this move. But Ware sat right down on him and then tagged Norvell Austin.
Stan was trying to get him into a sunset flip, And Norvell, or rather Coco Ware, had his balance in such that he just dropped straight down, and Stan is in very, very serious trouble at the moment.
From a football stance, Norvell Austin, a shoulder smash into Stan Lane. And these two are really going at it with everything they got. Smash into the midsection by Lane, but he's been hurt. Norvell waving Ware in. The referee warning Ware. Now, from the top of the rope, Ware, as he was held by Norvell Austin, Lane was hit by Coco Ware. Here it is again.
The referee missed the tag from Stan and Steve. He ran Steve out of the ring. Woo! Got a 2 count, and I mean, there was less than a second before that 3rd count was coming down, Freddie.
And there was an example where just a split second saved their night so far. That would have been the attempt to win the belts back right there. Arm twist. As Lane, who's really been called on for a long showing in the ring, he's been giving it everything he's got. Needs a lot of stamina. He's been pounded, but he's still in there, staving off the attack. And as Lance told you, he made a legal tag, and the referee didn't see it and kept Lane in the ring.
That may very well be the turning point of the entire match for the Fabulous Ones. Stan Lane trying to battle his way back. He wants room. Go for the corner. He started, but he got blocked by Norvell Austin.
Again, that football move. Yeah, the wrestlers know moves from different sports, and they use them. Chinlock by Coco Ware. And Lane, he has been in this ring for a long time, Lance. I don't know how long he can stand it, because he'd better get Kern in there quick, or this may be curtains for the former champions.
This is a place where Coco Ware is as big as any man in wrestling. He's got Stan down on the mat, and when he puts those powerful arms around you, boy, he can really wreak some havoc, and he's doing that right now. Coco Ware, now with Stan coming to his feet, shoots an elbow, backing him out of there. He's trying to get over to Kern.
So far, since their tremendous comeback earlier in this match, Austin and Ware have prevented the tag between Kern and Lane. And now, getting set to climb up on those ropes again. Here's Austin moving down to one end. Here's Ware climbing up on the other. Here's their manager urging him on. A dive, and he missed. He rolled away. He rolled away, Lance.
Hit his head on the mat as he came down. He was trying to use that Coco butt on Stan in the center of the ring after he had decked him with that side suplex. Climbed up while the referee was over with Norvell. Stan
tag is made. It's Steve Kern in to take on Norvell Austin. He's taking on both of them. And Kern is going wild.
15 minutes past, 45 to go, and look at Steve Kern firing away on Ware and Norvell Austin. Stan Lane on Coco Ware as Steve Kern slams that head into Norvell. Ran him down the track, and the 2 locomotives hit head-on, and the Fabulous Ones have come alive.
The crowd's come alive with them. Here comes Popo. Lanny Popo coming into the ring.
That's it.
Lanny Popo coming in. The referee has called for the bell. The referee has called for the bell, Lance. 15 minutes and 43 seconds transpired. The referee called the bell. He wanted the bell because of outside interference. Here's Popo still pounding away, and he'll disqualify the champions because of outside interference.
The kids of Elm Street don't know it yet, but something is coming to get them. Nightmare on Elm Street.
No! No!
She's the only one who can stop it. If she fails, no one will survive.
Help me,
Wes Craven's Nightmare on Elm Street.
Third big week of the summer in Southwest Twin. UA South Rook and Malco's Ridgeway under 18, not admitted without parent.
Thanks to Aaron Rent's low weekly rates on home electronics, people from all over have lots of savings to beam about. Just $10.95 a week for 19-inch color TVs. Only $12.95 weekly for stereo systems. Just $15.95 a week for video recorders, even microwave ovens. In fact, Aaron Rent's money-saving weekly rates are far less than those you may have encountered elsewhere in the galaxy. Call now, because now Aaron Rent's also rents electronics, too.
Come along, please. This is the last discount tour I'll ever take.
Your wish is my command.
Well, I'm thirsty, but on a diet. You can do better than that.
Local champagne?
Hold out for the out of the ordinary. Sugar-free. I wish my boyfriend could see me now.
The New York Stock Exchange. When people here get acid indigestion, and you know they do, they can't just stop. No wonder so many people take Rolaids, the tablet that gives millions 100% relief. Like a sponge, Rolaids antacid medicine consumes 100% of the acid required to give millions 100% relief. With Rolaids, you can keep going. Rolaids. Rolaids spells 100% relief.
Woo, dynamite match between the Fabs and the PYT. I got to tell you that for a fact. Hey, right now the Fabs got some comments to make about their upcoming bout with the PYT. Let's listen.
You know, I'm not going to stand out here for 1 second and say the PYT aren't tough, because they are. They are pretty tough. You know, they're streetwise, Steve. They grew up in the ghettos of Memphis, Tennessee, and they're pretty darn tough guys. Right. And it's pretty hard to beat those guys, but, brother, we can do it. But it's getting harder and harder. You know why? It gets harder when you look out there at ringside and see that big, fat goof Tux Newman sitting there with a big, hard stick, a cane there. That makes it harder. And it makes it almost impossible to beat him when you got Tux Newman sitting there, and then you got to watch back there backstage because some of their friends might be coming to help them out. Let me tell you something, PYT. It's not going to happen like that this time, because you know what? Steven Stan aren't stupid. Steven Stan grew up fighting too, brother, and we know what it's all about. And this week we're going to have somebody in our corner. We're going to have a good friend in our corner, somebody that we know that'll get in there and get in the ring and get down and dirty if he has to with the Fabs. Somebody we can trust, somebody we can look back to and smile at, because we know he'll be there if we need him. So, guys, if you want to, PYT, bring all your friends, have Tuck sitting there with a cane, grease it up real good, brother, because the Fabs are going to be there, and we got a friend in our corner. So bring it on and get you some.
Kind of interesting. By golly, I'll tell you what, doggone good match anyhow. I'm going to find out who'll be in that corner. Dave, what's happening out of town?
All right, we got lots of it coming up tonight in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Tickets are available right now, and if you're there tonight, and I hope you will be, the King will be returning to Jonesboro, Arkansas. The Batten Twins will be there. Also, the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Box office open this afternoon at 3 o'clock, so you can buy your tickets in advance for the action tonight in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Friday night, Blytheville, Arkansas for championship wrestling action. Lawler will be there. Constant and Ashley also on the card. It's the American Legion Arena, Blytheville, Arkansas on Friday night. Same night, Friday night, across the river in Greenfield, Tennessee. The Fabulous Ones will be there. Jerry Oski, PYT, all in Greenfield, Tennessee, Friday night the 3rd. Saturday the 4th, Hohenwald, Tennessee. Championship wrestling will be there, too. It's going to be a battle royal included on that card. Sunday, May 5th. Jackson, Tennessee. Always a super card and a super crowd up there. We'll be looking forward to seeing you Sunday, May 5th, Jackson, Tennessee. It'll be at 8 o'clock at night. The box office will be open at noon that day, again, so you can buy your tickets in advance. Sunday the 5th, Jackson, Tennessee. Friday the 10th in Brownsville, Tennessee at Haywood High School on May 11th. Saturday night, Batesville, Mississippi. Tickets are on sale at the school right now. A 10-man pole battle royal on the card with $1,000 to the winner. That's coming up in Batesville, Saturday the 11th. Tuesday the 14th, Monette, Arkansas. Friday the 17th in Bolivar, Tennessee at Bolivar Central High. And on May 23rd, Forest City, Arkansas will have championship wrestling action. That'll be a Thursday night. Friday the 24th up in Waverly, Tennessee. And on Friday, May 31st, championship wrestling will be in Tuckerman, Arkansas. Don't forget tonight in Jonesboro, big card coming up over there. Make your plans to be right there at ringside when championship wrestling comes your way. Lance?
Okay, Dave, and by golly, I just got to say this right here and now. I don't want any more of this belt popping around here. You guys have been too much out here today.
You know, Stan and Steve, the fabulous ones, you come on here, you talk a lot. We don't have to talk. We are the champions. You are the former champions. You are nothing. And we are going to whip you Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum like the dogs you really are. Dogs, right?
That's right. I'm going to tell you something, Fab. You yellow, rotten, stinking, low-class dog. We're going to give you a beating like your mama and daddy should have given you a beating a long time ago. So Monday night, baby, you ain't seen nothing because we're hot. You just saw a beating what Constant and Ashley and the batting boys got out here, and this Jerry Oski got out here. Well, baby, you're going to get your beating come Monday night down at that Coliseum, and that's a fact, so you can take it to the bank. And then if Jackie Fargo don't like it, you can bring him down there, too, because we got something for Jackie Fargo, too. And it's this leather, baby, and it's going around his back, and you want some money.
Come on now, Coco, listen, you guys, we've had enough of this stuff.
You can get out here and brag. We brag all day, but you know what? We can back it up. We can back it up, man. Monday night, boy, that's what you're going to get. It's all going to come down, baby. And I guarantee you one thing, Lance Russell, we going to have our track. We ain't through yet, baby. We just only begun. I tell you, we just only begun, baby. We going to clean house.
Okay, well,
Tennessee, and we ain't hard to
we've
find.
heard enough of it.
I'm not worried about it.
Listen, we've heard enough of it. Fans will take care of it. You bring the stripes. Let's take a break. You don't have to time it now.
I want to introduce you to Furniture Center's biggest sale ever and how you can save hundreds of dollars on this best value living room group. Featuring cult nylon print, soft roll arms, big back pillows, upholstered legs, and it's built to last styling and comfort. The sofa sale price now at only $427. The love seat at $377. You save over $500 on both. Plus you get free delivery, free setup, and 6 ways to pay at Furniture Center's Super Sale.
You know who sells the best-selling car? Not only in Memphis, but America? Who sells the car that's changed people's minds about buying imports? Your Memphis area Chevy dealer. The car? The front-wheel drive Chevy Cavalier. Now with an exciting new feature, 8.8 GMAC financing. Chevy Cavalier. The price, just $66.06. At your Memphis area Chevy dealer. Isn't it great to love a car you can afford?
When you play the Domino's Pizza No Problem game, you can win some pretty nice prizes.
Hey, I want a free bottle of Coke.
Just rub off the question bar on your game card and match it up with the correct answer.
Hey, I want a free pizza.
There are over 8 million prizes, including
Hey, Roddy just won a Porsche.
5 Porsche 944 sports cars. Play the Coke Domino's Pizza No Problem game. 3 out of every 4 game cards an instant winner. Domino's Pizza delivers.
Where I come from, people never quit till the game is done.
There's still a place where there's nothing wrong with winning, where beer is beer and the brand is Miller.
Miller's made the American way, born and brewed in the USA, just as proud as the people who are drinking it today.
Miller beer, purity you can see, quality you can taste.
Miller's made the American way.
All right, there they are, Steve Constant and Tim Ashley on their way to the ring right now for a tag team match coming up. 1 fall, 10-minute time limit match. Their opponents introducing at a total of 458 pounds under the mask from parts unknown. That is Bolo. And his partner from Memphis, Tennessee, Jerry Bryant. Going against him at a total weight of 457 pounds. Both of them out of Louisville, Kentucky, Steve Constant and Tim Ashley. 1 fall, 10-minute time limit. Jerry Calhoun, the referee.
Okay, waiting for the bell to ring. Jerry Bryant will be starting against Steve Constant. Full time, and here we go. Ought to be a pretty good one. We're not that familiar with Bolo. Jerry Bryant, pretty aggressive young fella, and he able to make himself known in the ring. Constant and Ashley, we have been very impressed with their action. Boy, they are learning. They're getting better all the time. What a hit toss. A dandy.
Boy, Constant and Ashley have really looked good in recent years here. Here comes Bolo stepping in. Bolo and Bryant spending most of, they're going to have to apply for a pilot's license if they stay in the air much more. Both of them out of the ring, down here on the floor, a little consolation. Constant and Ashley, meanwhile, with a high five up there. And Steve Constant has really moved them around and controlled the early part of this match. We're about a minute into it. Here's Bryant stepping back through. He's the legal man in the ring. Now, Bolo jumped in there, but no tag was made, so Bryant has to stay in.
With the improvement they're made and the winds that are flying up on the left-hand side of their record, Dave, still, Steve and Tim will be the first ones to tell you, boy, we got a long way to go.
Ah, PYT.
All right. That's enough. Come on, Tuck. We've had it hurt. Boy, you wait. They'll get theirs. They're going to get theirs. You think they're going to get away with this kind of stuff out here? You come out here and say you can't control them. You better get them out of there. They'll end up getting it. Constant and Ashley being overwhelmed by Norvell Austin and Coco Ware with those belts. Yeah, they're going to get it. Yeah, all right, now that's because they jumped them when they weren't looking. They also had two other.
We're going to get back come Monday night.
Austin and Ware pounding away with those belts on Constant and Ashley. And they have raised the whelps, and here comes Eddie Marlin out here. Right, get him out of there. Get him out of the entire area. He just beat the fool out of him up there with that belt. Well, I tell you, you better tell him, Newman. He's threatening the wrong people. Oh, that's okay. You laughing now and enjoy beating people. You'll get yours. You got yours coming to you. No, I'm not going to give it to you. But don't think there's not plenty of guys that can. These guys think they're so big and tough that they can get away with anything and do anything to anybody. Look at the backs. Oh, man. That's Tim Ashley's back. You just saw those welts in there where they slashed him with a belt. Okay, let's take a break. We're going to be back just a moment.
Soybean growers, chances are Lexone DF pre-emergence weed killer controls your toughest weed problems, like pigweed, beggarweed, sickle pod, tea-weed, hemp sesbania. Lexone DF, your first line of defense against broadleaf weeds, only from DuPont.
Harry Sherman for BC Powder.
Forecast says rain.
When you work in the dirt.
Got to get this field plowed before the ground turns to mud.
And you're feeling the hurt.
No time for a headache. That's why I always keep a BC powder in my pocket.
That's the time to take BC.
I've tried other headache powders, but nothing gets me back to work faster than BC.
When the pain keeps growing, but you gotta keep going.
I gotta keep going.
That's the time to take BC.
When you gotta keep going.
I hate California. Hollywood! You know, the people out there actually name their children Moon Puppy. It's true. They have business meetings and swimming pools. Acres of canned skin. Even their junk food's good for you. 12-car garages, pet cemeteries, 29 grain bread. I even hate what they drink.
You want another?
Yeah, sure. Oh, and vegetarian.
California Cooler. One more reason to hate California.
A couple of things real quick I want to remind you of. One of them, first, let me answer a letter from M. Weaver in New Albany, Mississippi. What answers I do have for you. A question of whatever happened to Mario Galindo and Jimmy Golden. Jimmy Golden is wrestling down on the Florida Gulf Coast. Mario Galindo, I understand, passed away. I don't know that's an actual fact, so I kind of almost hate to put that information out, but that was the last information that I had. He had moved down in that area. Hey, I want to remind you, too, you can get your tickets to Studio Wrestling here at TV5 free by writing into Wrestling Tickets at 1960 Union Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee, 38104. I know that's fast. I hope maybe you've got it. Just write to the station, but please enclose a stamped, self-addressed envelope. Address it to yourself. Put a stamp on it. Do not seal it so that we will be able to return to you. Coming out right now, Kareem Muhammad of the Zambui Express. We haven't got time for the match. We're out of time.
Now, it ain't been that long that you forgot my name is Mr. Kareem Muhammad.
Mr. Kareem.
That's right. Don't you never forget it.
I'm not going to forget it.
What's going on around
350.
here, man? I come down here. I don't come down here to waste my time. I'm a very important man. You couldn't even find nobody to wrestle me. Who's that geek up there in that ring? That boy know he's scared to wrestle me. Give me that mic anyway. Get in the back. Get in the back. Let me tell you one thing. I'm tough. I'm tough, man. But don't you never forget it.
I know you.
Get that thing out of there.
No, we don't have time for the... Jerry, we don't have time for the match. I'm sorry. We're out of time. Kareem Muhammad, Zambui Express scheduled here. We had too much whipping going on by the PYT about it. Let me tell you about the action coming up Monday. We'll get on next week. We'll tell you all about the tickets and all that sort of thing. Monday night bell time, 8 o'clock. Big night of action. Boy, today just kind of gives you a little idea of what you can expect at the Coliseum Monday night. Regular prices in effect, 8 o'clock. You can get your tickets this afternoon at the Mid-South Coliseum. In addition to that, all the Ticketmaster locations, if that's more convenient for you. Opening bout, Billy Travis against Mark Batten. Spike Huber will be going against Kareem Muhammad. Mr. Kareem Muhammad, you saw out here. Brad Batten against Moondog Rex in a single match. Tim Ashley will be facing Big Iron Mike Sharp. Then we got that special attraction between Steve Conley with Dana Kirk in his corner against, and I don't know whether it'll be Tom Prestigiacomo, somebody that David Page and Ron Olson will come up with to go against. Olson still putting up the beard. Reggie White will be the special referee for that. Dr. D, David Schultz, going against Steve Constant in a single match. Lanny Poffo, Jerry Oski will be going also, and boy, a lot of bad blood will be existing right there. Then you've got Stan and Steve, the fabulous ones, with a special friend in the corner. I'll be interested to see about that. Going against Norvell Austin, Coco Ware, the PYT Express, with Tux Newman in the corner, you can bet. And following that, a 2 out of 3 fall barbecue with Randy Macho Man Savage and Jerry the King Lawler. Wow, wow, wow. 2 out of 3 falls of mayhem. All of that Monday night and regular prices. We want to see you down there. Dave, what happened today for us?
What a night. I tell you, today we had Lanny Poffo in here. He defeated Tracy Smothers. The Batten brothers won by disqualification over the PYT when they jumped in there with those belts. Then it was Jerry Oski over the Moondog. Same thing, disqualification. PYT interfered. Dr. D, David Schultz beat Billy Travis. Beat him handily, too. It was all Schultz in that one. Constant and Ashley beat Jerry, Bryan, and Bolo again by disqualification. And again because PYT jumped in there with those belts and interfered with the whole thing. So that about all we saw today was PYT jumping out here with mayhem and getting
a lot of leather
disqualification.
Around.
Yeah,
they think that's going to scare Stan and Steve. They got another thing
They're
coming.
not backing up. Yeah.
I want to see it when the fabulous ones get in that ring with PYT down there Monday night. They'll let them know they want to get somebody's attention. Fabulous one's attention has been had, fellas. You show up. That's going to be one of the great bouts. Hey, we'll see you next week. Until that time, for Dave Brown, Lance Russell saying bye-bye, everybody.